5 million kina, gone. PNG's COVID doctor, arrested in shocking scandal. Subscribe now and stay informed on the biggest stories shaking the nation. At the height of global panic in 2020, while the world scrambled for a cure to COVID-19. In Papua New Guinea, one man stood up with a bold claim. Dr. Bomai Kerenga, head of a company called Niugini Biomed Limited, told the government he had the answer, that through research, a COVID cure could be found here in PNG.
As a citizen of this nation, we must also involve in the fight against this common but unseen enemy. And that's exactly what my team and I have been doing for the past 6 months.
Impressed by the pitch, the National Executive Council approved a massive 10.2 million kina, with 5 million kina eventually released to Niugini Biomed in 2022. Money meant for clinical trials, testing, and research.
Who are the directors, who are the shareholders of this company? And I think it's all out there in the social media. These are important questions that we need to establish. Because what we are dealing with is lives. We do not have serious issues of coronavirus in our country. Why all of a sudden the Prime Minister comes up with this?
What we did, we opened the structure of the COVID-19. So what we did was actually send those drugs to actually arrest the COVID-19. With that, we have actually, based on all this exhaustive and rigorous screening process, we have zoomed down or trimmed down to actually 10 drugs. And these are the top 10 hits around the world. And from the 10, we call in our medical doctors to actually come up with a combination that we could repurpose for the treatment of COVID-19.
But today, that dream has crumbled. On June 27, 2025, Dr. Bomai Kerenga was arrested by police for allegedly misappropriating the entire 5 million kina meant for COVID-19 research. According to police investigations, not a single test or trial took place. Instead, the money was allegedly spent on legal fees, car hire, and other suspicious payouts. No laboratories, no clinical studies, no cure. Questions are now being raised. How did this pass through official channels? Who else was involved? And will the money ever be recovered? Many medical professionals had already raised red flags back in 2020. The Medical Research Institute distanced itself. Health experts warned, "This is not science, it's dangerous." Yet the funding was approved. This is not just a case of mismanagement. It's a national shame. At a time when our people needed hope and health support, millions were allegedly squandered. And now, the people demand answers. Stay with Pulse of PNG as we follow this developing story. We'll bring you updates from the courts, the government's response, and what this means for future health funding in PNG. What do you think? Was this a case of blind trust in science or deeper corruption at play? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Pulse of PNG. We expose the truth. We give power to the people.